Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Lost Taxi Driver reality show, where our star is Zhang Beiwei. Subtitles: It's not me, it's our driver brother. You definitely won't believe his performance just now. Zhang Beiwei and his friends were on the rooftop earlier, not to intervene, but to make sure they weren't seeing things. To avoid trouble, Zhang Beiwei hurriedly offered to drive the female passenger home. Miss, where to? We can flash you home. I'm already scared to death. Can anyone give me a self-rescue tutorial? I get it. You're off to dispose of a body, right? The female passenger is just blabbering with her not quite awake brain. So after a brief chat, Zhang Beiwei and Wang Hongkun were branded as killers by the passenger. Please stop eating curry. Please stop eating anything more. It really smells so delicious. But what's worse is that the two hand-heaving decided where to go when they ran into the cops checking cars. Well, no license and a stolen car, they are nailed. And then the passenger who just vomited suddenly jumped up, and the cops outside the window were flabbergasted. Police have been robbed. Let her go and protect her. Let her go. Let her go. Help me. What a dramatic performance, right? Although the two didn't rob the passenger, stealing the car and driving without a license is a fact, and upon seeing the cops, Zhang Beiwei turned into a fugitive. He quickly changed direction to escape, but the cops aren't going easy on him. However, the cops swiftly locked onto their hideout by using street surveillance. After they got thrown in the squad car, the two began blaming each other, and Wang Hongkun suddenly thought of asking the cops for help. But the cops were stopped by Zhang Beiwei, who said that's what you get. If they hadn't run so fast, they wouldn't have been caught. At that moment, Wang Hongkun realized the secret about the rape and murder was actually just a joke concocted by Zhang Beiwei and Hanji. This was nothing more than a joke. How could I possibly believe such a thing? Why would I even dare to mess with that idiot? Can she actually kill someone? Her brain must have short-circuited. Apparently, the reason why the mentally disabled girl got pregnant is because of the director. Wang Hongkun finally realized that he had been tricked, only to know he's actually the real clown here. Otherwise, he wouldn't be handcuffed right now, and who knows how this affects his career. But it's too late to regret. The suffocating air made the atmosphere in the squad car really grim. The police officer inquired, "In your opinion, how many good individuals do you believe exist? Don't you want to drive anymore? Did he tell you to drop it? I mean, bad people are like 1/10. The rest, they are basically just passers-by who would care about traffic signals. Just throw drinks around anywhere. Who cares about right or wrong? It all depends on the situation, so about 80%. It's downright scary." The cop explained, "The reason why good people are scarce is that those who don't care choose to ignore when they see good people being bullied. They might occasionally pretend to show sympathy, but deep down they're just cold-hearted. Believe it or not, these types occupy a whopping 80% of society." Of course, the cop knows all of this because he's actually one of them. The car stopped, but the destination wasn't the police station. It was a thug's territory instead. The gang boss was polishing his sharp scissors. The fish on the chopping board was already prepped for slaughter. The boss asked if the three had any backing, because his sharp instincts led him to sense this matter. If they had no support, they definitely wouldn't be bold enough to stir things up here. Ren Huai is the dude dealing with that side. Call him if you can. Sorry, brother. Could you wait a sec till I get home and call him? But they've just graduated. Never had interactions with gangsters. This was merely a prank. Regarding the situation with such grave repercussions, instead of flying into a rage, the gang leader proposed a second approach. Let's simply take this opportunity to get acquainted with one another. If you need anything in the future, you can count on me. Right after that, Chen Beiwei and Hanji looked at. Well off Wang Hongquan, he just shook his head, knowing his family didn't have that kind of cash. No big bro, no cash. Well, let's just keep joking around. To be precise, we messed up. We fully acknowledge our mistakes. Bro, we admit our wrongs. We won't dare again. Can we leave? As long as you leave just one finger behind, the boss will let you off the hook. The three started pondering. Soon Zhang Beiwei and Wang Hongquan turned their eyes towards Hanji simply because he ran too fast.